I'm Mimon Zendai, a junior in a STEM field. Like a lot of other colleagues, the ratio of guys to girls in my department is extremely one-sided. My classes are fun, I have a great set of buddies, but the only problem is my complete and utter lack of dates. And even more regrettably, I've never even had a girlfriend. This wasn't the college life I was hoping for at all. I was in danger of losing out on an important experience during the best years of my life. I couldn't keep going like this. What? Was I just gonna waste all my time at college doing nothing but studying? Yeah, right. I was gonna get a girlfriend this year if my life depended on it. I was determined to do this more than anything. That meant, like so many other college students, I was trawling the dating apps. I mashed through registration and did some swiping, but no one really stood out. Are my standards just too high? Or are these girls' standards just too low? I had a lot of ideas for my ideal partner, but maybe that's just how it is for relationship beginners.
Mimi, dinner's ready.
Okay, I'll be right there. Suddenly, I heard my mom's voice calling. It was time for dinner. I put my phone down on my bed and headed toward the living room.
How is it, Mimi?
Great as always. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, you're such a nice boy. I'm the luckiest mother in the world. I think I'm gonna cry. Gold star for you.
Jeez, Mom. Aren't you overreacting just a bit? And this person who becomes overcome with emotion at the drop of a hat is my mom. Surprising, huh? Well, I'm surprised too. But my mom is my mom, and that's just the way things are. Oh, I bet if she told people she was my younger sister, they probably wouldn't question it for a second. In any case, she still sees me as the same little boy she sent off to kindergarten all those years ago. I don't really get it, but if I can philosophize a bit, I guess moms are gonna mom.
Oh yeah, today's the day you're finally gonna take a bath with Mommy again, right?
What? You know!
Why do you have to answer so fast? I get it. You hate me now, don't you?
No, I love you so much. Oops, I didn't mean to blurt it out like that!
You've always been a mama's boy, haven't you? Not that I'm complaining.
Well, I am! My mom's done nothing but spoil me for as long as I can remember. Even when I was young, I realized that this probably wasn't going to be good for my development, so I pretty quickly started to get a pretty keen sense of danger. My mom was the perfect example of how not to act. I think I've turned out pretty well, but it's also had its downsides. My dad's always going on business trips abroad, and I understand that she gets lonely sometimes. So sometimes, I'm stuck being the outlet for all that motherly love. And she has plenty of it to go around. It doesn't help that I'm an only child either. To be honest, someday, I want to find a girl that's just like her. I've always ended up comparing every single classmate to her, and they all come up short. I guess if you had to describe my ideal type in one word, it would be young. No, wait, I mean innocent! Ah! I pretty quickly gave up on the dating apps and decided to see if I could find a girl out on the street. Obviously, I'd never done this before, and my heart was pounding a mile a minute. The frightening thought flashed through my head that if I didn't find a girlfriend soon, I'd be stuck with no one but my mom for the rest of my life. Of course, another part of it was that I wanted her to stop her constantly worrying about me. I never would have thought that part of the reason I couldn't get a girlfriend was Mom. When my pure, sweet mother would turn to me and ask, "Mimi, honey, isn't there someone you like?" How was I supposed to look her in the eye and tell her? I guess the fact that I'm in STEM is only an excuse after all. I'm sure I can find a girlfriend right away if I just be myself. That's what I always told myself anyway, but those words were ringing pretty hollow right now. I don't understand. I've been at this for 2 hours now, and still no bites. And that was how my bittersweet first pickup experience went. I mustered up all my courage calling out to anyone and everyone, but I only left feeling worse about myself than when I started. I got some pretty scathing responses, stuff like, "Gross!" or "Who wants to get coffee anymore? Pass!" and "Do you want me to call the police?" And most concerningly, "Maybe if you give me $200.
Excuse me, could I borrow a moment of your time?
As I was on my knees, angstily lamenting my life decisions, an extremely mature and capable-looking woman came up to me. No way. Did she come to pick me up? I hadn't been expecting this at all. My mood brightened instantly. Maybe the gods were smiling on me after all. She wasn't exactly my type, but she was beautiful for sure. It certainly couldn't hurt to talk to her.
Would you like to hear the good word of not occultology? We're recruiting plenty of young people racked with worry, just like you.
I'm not interested in professional-looking women or the gods they follow. I should just give up and go home where I know my mom will be there to cheer me up. No, I have to start weaning myself off of her. And this is the only way. I barely managed to give that religious lady the slip during the last screen transition, but it wasn't like anything would change here. I'm pretty tired. Maybe I'll take a quick break. I felt like this entire day was giving me so much psychic damage. I needed some time to recover my ailing mind and step back into my comfort zone.
Excuse me, you there, sir.
Sorry, I'm not interested in your religion. I'm already a practicing member of the Church of My Holy Mother.
Church, what? I'm not here to proselytize to you.
Good. Because if you were, you'd have to look at least 10 years young.
I said, I don't care what religion you are. Excuse me, good sir. I've been looking for so long now, and I'm glad I could finally make myself known to you. Sorry for suddenly coming up to you like this. If you're busy, maybe we could just exchange
An angel?
Tax.
The vision that appeared in front of me was exactly the girl of my dreams. She had the same height and build as my mother, and even appeared right in my time of need. Her little baby face was just so cute. She couldn't be any more like my ideal girl if she tried. It was like Cupid's arrow had struck my heart. Wait a second. What if she's a minor? She looked like she was in middle school. Maybe early high school if I was being generous. Her cherub-like blush and innocent-looking figure only tempted me towards even more immoral thoughts. No, I was a distinguished adult. If I attempted to pick up a child, I'd never forgive myself. Sorry, but I already have plans after this.
Aw, really?
You're only the cutest girl I've ever seen, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding someone. But unfortunately, I have a girlfriend. She wouldn't be happy if I brought another girl along. Sorry!
Wait!
With overwhelming sorrow in my heart, I turned down this bastion of innocence and purity. As I left, I burned one last glance of her into my memory. So freaking cute. If she could be my girlfriend. As I turned to run away, I threw away all those impossible dreams. Alright, today's a new day. I have a good feeling I'll find someone. Yesterday hurt a lot, but thanks to my unnecessarily caring mother's kindness and worry, I felt like I was ready to take on the world again. I asked the internet, the most infallible resource I knew, for advice, and I learned the secret was quantity over quality. You're only looking for one yes answer, so there's no reason not to cover a wide range. Or so they said. Wait, I can't just call out to 100 people, can I? I realized there was a basic contradiction here. Sure, maybe I could call out to 100 people in a big city like this, but finding 100 people who are around my age, around here, would be a Herculean effort. And to get nerdy and do the math here, if I spent an average of 5 minutes with each girl, 100 girls would mean I'd be standing out here for over 8 hours! It was times like this that I wished that I was more naturally handsome. This was gonna be a grueling day.
Excuse me, sir.
Angel!
I'm so happy. I thought I'd never see you again.
I turned around to find the same Angel I met the day before. She was just as perfect as yesterday. To say I didn't have any lingering feelings for her would be a complete lie. Honestly, I was kind of hoping I'd run into her again too. Though I never thought our reunion would come this soon. I was imagining a sudden tearful chance meeting 5 years from now, and we'd start dating and…
My name isn't Angel. It's Chia Ichigoi. But that's not important right now.
And what is?
What are you doing out here picking up girls? I saw you call out to one.
No, that was,
Yesterday, you told me you had a girlfriend, didn't you?
Oh, did I say that? What I meant was,
You pig! You liar! How do you think I felt after that?
being cornered by someone so innocent was too much for my heart. Hey, what did she want from me? This wasn't easy for me either. Chie was angry, but her pouting face was really cute too. Pure girls really were life. But there was a strange sense of doubt that was starting to fill me. Why do you speak like you're an old man sometimes?
My friend said that it was cuter.
Well, I agree!
Hey, you don't have to yell at me. Maybe we should go somewhere more quiet to talk first.
As she said that, I started to notice all the glances towards Chie from passers-by. I guess the two of us have been attracting attention for quite some time now. I didn't really care about that. I was pretty dejected already.
What's that slightly disappointed look for? If there's something you want from me, let's just do it. It's okay, all right? I said it's okay. So, I'd like to ask you to accompany me. Hey, what's with that creepy self-satisfied smile? Excuse me, I'm talking to you. So, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Chia Ichigoi.
You don't have to act so polite, okay? I'm Mimon Zendai.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm glad I finally got your name.
Said the young girl who sounds like an old man.
Forget that. First, I'd like to offer you many thanks for saving me all that time ago. I thought I was gonna die.
Saving you? What are you talking about? I didn't understand what she was thanking me for. Her head was bowing down in reverence to something I couldn't even remember.
You don't remember? It was a month ago, on the train. You offered out your hand to me.
The train? Wait, that was you?
That's right. I guess I was wearing a hat and a mask at the time, so I don't blame you for not recognizing me.
When I saw Chie's soft smile, I finally realized. Back then, I was minding my own business when I saw a girl who looked like she was having trouble. One of the basic rules of public transport is that getting involved with a stranger's issues will only lead to unnecessary problems. Everyone else was looking right through her, pretending like they couldn't even see her. I was probably the only one who really noticed her there. I acted before I could even think. After all, my mother always taught me to help people in need. I helped her onto the platform at the next stop and called over a station staff member. The employee who ran over helped her walk away, and I never saw them again.
I don't know how I could express my gratitude enough. I suddenly got in a high fever that I could barely even think. I felt so bad that I couldn't even say thank you at the time.
Wow, well, I'm just glad you're okay.
I knew you were a good person. Thank you for everything.
Was everything all right after that?
Uh-huh. We contacted my company and I was able to take the day off.
Wait, your company? Alarm bells were ringing in my head. Was she a self-supporting student or something? I get it. You must be working so hard, huh?
I guess. I have low blood pressure, so mornings could be tough for me.
Well, if you ever need anything, you can always rely on me. I'll be the big brother you never had. Especially since she was so innocent and beautiful. Please don't arrest me!
Big brother? Mimon? I think you've got the wrong idea somehow.
No, I know you're too young and pure for this world. But I assure you, my intentions are nothing but good. I'm just worried that…
That's not what I mean. You look like you must be in college now, right?
That's right. Oh, I don't really have much in the way of money I can give you. I'm really sorry.
No, you still don't get it. You do realize I'm an adult, you know.
What?
I have a job and I support myself in everything. I'm the older one here.
This wasn't right. Was my brain glitching out right now? I stared her up and down. She was starting to look uncomfortable. An adult? What does she mean adult? Like a grown-up? She's grown up? She is older than me? Wow!
Hey, you don't have to act so surprised.
But I thought you were doing the young girl pretending to be the old man trope.
I was just doing that because my friend said I should. I'm really...
A kindred spirit?
Okay, now you lost me.
So you're really telling me that you look like that? But you're a working adult?
Yes, already. Jeez, how many times do I have to say it? Do you want me to pull out my license to show you?
So that makes you a consenting adult? Anything we would be doing would be perfectly okay in the eyes of the law, right?
Excuse me? You do realize what you're saying is extremely disgusting, right?
Please marry me!
What? Now what are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got way too excited. Please go out with me!
This is all way too sudden. If you think that changes anything even in the slightest bit...
And please, talk like an old man some more!
Well, you're ahead.
But that was how you started talking to me when you first approached me!
Yeah, but my friends only told me to do that until I made a good first impression.
I feel like I should meet these friends of yours and personally shake their hands!
Yeah, it's working a little too well.
You're the most perfect girl I've ever met! I cried all night after I turned you down, I admit it!
Hey, yeah, speaking of yesterday, you said you had a girlfriend then, didn't you?
Well, that's because I thought you were a minor!
So, you mean you don't have a girlfriend?
Of course not! If I did, I would be out trying to pick up girls!
Right.
I've always liked innocent girls who remind me of my mom!
That may be just the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
Don't blame me! It's all my mom's fault! If you knew her, you'd understand too!
No, I'm equal parts afraid and curious about this mother of yours.
Wanna see a pic?
Well, I've come this far. I guess it couldn't hurt at this point. Wait, you have a mom folder? With 800 pictures in it? What have I gotten myself into?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Why are you laughing about this as if it's something normal people do? Wait, where's your mom? Isn't she your little sister?
Nope, that's my mom.
What?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Nope, nuh-uh. That's it. I'm tapping out. Who is this? I don't know what's going on here, but whatever it is, it's an affront to the law and nature itself.
I told you, didn't I?
Stop laughing! What kind of alternative universe did I just step into where any of this is normal?
Even now, I still wonder if she's actually my mother sometimes.
Oh, do you?
But yeah, now maybe you understand why I've always liked people who remind me of her.
I don't get it, but I get it.
And that's why I fell for someone as pure and innocent and legal as you the moment I saw you.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm not interested in you at all or anything.
I forgot to ask you this earlier, but you don't have a partner or anything, do you?
No, do you have any idea what my friends and coworkers would say?
Oh, I think I understand. You're like the spoiled baby of your friend group, aren't you?
I never asked them to be treated like I was their dress-up doll mascot.
So can I ask you what you think of me?
It's all a bit muddled at the moment. But you did help me out that day, so I know you have to be a good person at heart. I'm still a bit concerned about all this other stuff, though.
I get that a lot.
You really have no self-restraint, do you?
Maybe it's because of my mom, but people always tell me I'm pretty broad-minded.
I almost kind of want to meet this mythical mom of yours now.
Really? I'm sure she'd be thrilled to hear that.
Man, you really are a mama's boy.
No, I'm not. If I was, I wouldn't say this.
What now?
will you go out with me and get married to me someday?
You know, usually people ask me out after they've gotten to know each other for a bit more first.
You're the most perfect girl I've ever met. If I'm not with you, I'd be filled with nothing but regret for the rest of my lonely life.
Your feelings are kind of suffocating me here. I don't know how I expected any of this to go, but maybe fate really is trying to tell me something.
Chie?
I mean, the truth is that I was looking for you. So, I guess that's what I'm trying to say here is maybe we should give this relationship thing a try. And I have always wanted to get married someday.
You mean it? You'll really be my girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm sure we both have a lot to learn about each other, and maybe ourselves. But I'm looking forward to it, partner.
So, will you talk like an old man again?
Well, it's kind of embarrassing when you explicitly ask for it like that.
So, Chie, what do you say about going on a date sometime?
You're not gonna start picking up more girls, right?
Don't tease me. Besides, why would I do that when I've already found the most amazing girlfriend in the world?
How do you say all those embarrassing things without even missing a beat?
I can only do it because it's true. You're the perfect little girl for me.
I don't like the heavy lifting that little is doing there. Am I gonna be okay with this?
By the way, did you know my dad owns his own business?
I'm okay with this.
And with that, Chi and I started going out. After so many dates now, we've gotten pretty close. Things have been going well, and life is good. I found out that she's much more tolerant than she looks, and I'm still just as obsessed with her as ever. I'm completely smitten. And since I'm still a student, and she's already a working adult, that means she has to act as my keeper sometimes. That only made me realize how much I'm looking forward to marrying her someday. I plan to propose officially after I graduate. My imagination runs wild every time I think of her. Soon, I told my parents about the wonderful girl I found. They were both so happy for me, and my dad said he'd come home right away to celebrate. Obviously, I responded that he didn't have to do that. He's already got enough on his plate as it is. I let all my friends at school know the news too. For some reason, they all seemed so surprised. I could tell they acted like I was betraying them somehow, but they all wished me the best. Now I'd finally joined the world of the normies. Maybe it was still too early to say that about them, though. Time kept moving on, and eventually, it was finally the day for me to introduce Chi to my mom.
I don't look weird, do I, babe?
I only see the most beautiful girl in the world.
Okay, yeah. That grin is still just as creepy and gross as ever.
The doorbell rang, and there was a shuffling of footsteps on the other end. The door opened to my mom standing in the hallway.
Hi, honey. I've been looking forward to this for so long.
Hi, Mom. Just like I promised, there's someone I want to introduce you to. This is Chie.
I'm Chie Ichigoi. Nice to meet you.
She bowed her head in a flustered greeting. When she looked back up, she and my mom's eyes locked.
Hey, Mimi.
Babe!
A strange distance formed between them.
Is this girl, legal?
Is your mom even legal?
Looks like you two are getting along already. I'm so relieved. I promise that I'm gonna get the best job I can to make you happy, babe. Woohoo!
What are you getting so excited for all of a sudden?